here. Okay, guys, good morning, everybody. I am going to be your teacher for these 2 months. My name is Young Young. You can call me Miss. You can call me Miss Young Young, or only Miss. If you think my name is very hard to pronounce, it's okay. I will write it in the chat. Okay, wait a second. There's another student coming in. Okay. Okay, let me write my name in the chat. That's my name. You can call me Miss. That's okay. Okay. So let me see who is here in the class. Juliana, Giliana, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Good morning. Can you please turn on your camera? Okay. So we are going to be here for 2 months. Remember that our schedule is 9 to 1 o'clock. Okay. So before we get to know each other, I know your names, your personal information, the typical things that we do on the first day of a class to introduce yourself. Good morning, Ileana. Okay. Let me show you. Hello. Let me share with you some information. Okay. Okay. Let me share the slides with you first. Okay. Can you see the slides? Yes, no, not yet. Okay, let's wait. Let's wait a little bit more. Oh, okay, let's see if I can share. Okay, there, can you see it now?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, okay, thank you. Okay, very good. So we are on level 4. My name is Yon Young. There you have below my personal mail. If you have any questions, you can just send me an email there, or you can just write it down in the WhatsApp group. I hope that everybody is in the WhatsApp group, so you can just ask any questions in there if you for future works that we're going to have. Okay, so let's review some classroom norms. I know that here we are all adults and we can behave better, right? So virtual classroom rules. Who can read first the first rule that we have here? Anyone? Who can read the first rule, please?
Yo puedo leer, Miss.
Okay, go.
Virtual classroom norms. Keep your camera on at all times.
Thank you. Your name is pronounced Giliana, right? Or Juliana?
Juliana.
Juliana, perfect. Thank you. Very good. So keep your camera on at all times so I can get to know your face and your name. Okay. If you have an emergency, you can turn off your cameras. Okay. But try to keep it on. Okay. Thank you. Very good. Number 2. Who can read rule number 2, please? Anyone? Okay.
Miss.
Okay, go.
Use the raise hand so if you have any question.
Perfect. Very good. So if you have any questions, remember to raise your hand on Zoom. Okay. Or if you want, you can use the chat. You can type any questions there that you have. Okay. Thank you, Guillermo. Very good. Let's go with number 3. Okay. This is important because our class is going to be very, very long. Who can read number 3, please? Rule number 3. It's not a rule, really, this, but it's good for you to know. I want to, okay, let me ask. Lilibet, can you read this sentence, please?
At 11 o'clock, there
Yeah.
will be a 50 minute break.
Perfect, okay. 15 minutes, is that okay for you? Too short? Or is that okay? Maybe. That means that right now is 9:16. At 11 o'clock, yeah. When we finish the first 2 hours, I will give you a little break, okay? You can just go eat a snack or drink something or go to the bathroom, whatever you want, okay? Is 15 minutes okay for you? Or do you want 20? 20 is the maximum.
20.
Okay, I will give you 20 then. Okay, very good. Let's continue with the next slide. Okay, this is very important too. Okay, who can read this slide, please? This is about the attendance. Let me ask for Leonardo. Can you please read it?
Attendance is important. This course has 60 hours. 70% attendance is the minimum requirement to pass for 2 hours.
Perfect, okay. So we're going to have 2 months of class, 2 days a week. Every class is going to have 4 hours, okay, 60 hours in total. So the attendance is very important. If you can have the complete knowing everything, right? You can have all good grades. But if you don't have the minimum percentage of attendance, you're not going to pass, okay? You need to have 70% attendance. That means 42 hours. So if you have 41 hours, are you going to pass? Yes or no? No, right? Okay,
No.
you need to have 42 hours, okay? So this is very important. The next slide. Professor Alfonso sent you this mail yesterday, right? So here you can see all the dates, right, of class. And remember that you need 42 hours to pass, okay? So,
Miss,
yes.
y, o sea, ¿cuántas faltas nosotros podemos tener?
Okay, so let me see. 42 hours, that means 60 minus 42 is 18. 18 divided by 4. Maximum 4 classes, Lilibet.
Ah, ya. Lo que pasa es que yo trabajo, a veces me toca trabajar el fin de semana, pero es como que un fin de semana durante el mes.
Ok,
Es por eso.
entonces para que te planifiques de esa manera, ¿ya?
Ya, ok. Gracias.
42 horas son 18 horas que pueden faltar. Entonces, aquí están todas las fechas para que se planifiquen de acuerdo a sus eventos personales. Obviamente tienen trabajo ustedes. Y si en serio, y cualquier falta que tengan, si la pueden justificar, me la justifican. ¿Ok?
Yo le puedo pasar como que el horario que me pasan en mi trabajo para
Sí,
poder.
está bien.
Ya.
Yeah, no problema. Okay, very good. Thank you, Lilibet. Okay, so 60 hours, 70% attendance to pass. That means 42 hours. Okay, so we are on week 1, March 17, week 2, March 23rd and 24th. Week 3, we're not going to have class. It's a holiday, Semana Santa, okay? And then we have April 6th and 7th, April 13th and 14th, April 20th and 21st, April 27th and 28th, May 4th and May 5th, May 11th and May 12th, and May 18th. That's our last class. I guess that in that day, we're going to have your final exam too, right? Okay, so let's continue with the next slide. Here we have the grading chart. Okay, so how are you going to pass this course? Besides attendance, obviously we're going to have different activities, right? Class participation, assignments, group activities, individual activities, videos that I will ask you to record for speaking activities, right? That is going to be 20%. The Alticia platform, right? The students were already on level 3. I guess that you already work with Alticia. If you're new, I will explain that later, what is Alticia, right? So that is going to be 20% too. Then you have projects, future projects that we're going to have, group projects, that is going to be 20% too. And the final evaluation, right, that is going to be 40%. And the final evaluation is 80% oral evaluation and 20% usage. Okay, 20% is going to be like in the Moodle platform, right? A little test that you can choose. You're going to have like a multiple test exam. But the most important one is the oral evaluation, right? We all know that it's very easy to copy when we're having class, virtual class, right? It's very easy to copy. So they changed that, and 80% is going to be the speaking test, okay? So you cannot copy, you have to be preparing for that moment, right? And for this exam, for this part, you're going to have another teacher that is going to test you, right? Because at the end of the class, I want everybody to pass. So maybe I will help you, but that's not fair. So another teacher will come, will take the exam with you, while I am with another class taking their speaking test, okay? So for this exam, you're going to have another teacher, okay? Until there, do you have questions? No? Okay. So let's continue with the last slide, and then we can begin with the first activity to get to know to each other. Okay. So this is the ADI platform, right? Here we're going to work every day. Well, not every day, the 2 days of class. Today, we're not going to work in here, okay? If you enter now to ADI, Academia de Idiomas platform, you're not going to find any activities there, okay? Because we're going to start working there next week, next Saturday. Today, I am just going to introduce you to some apps and general things that I want you to know, okay? So Professor Alfonso sent you this information too. You're going to log into this platform with your ID number, okay? Con su cédula. You're going to write here your ID number, and on the password, you're going to write your ID number too, and then you can change it, okay? This is the link. I want everybody to try to enter right now to the ADI platform, right now. Okay, if you have access, write in the chat, I have access to my ADI platform. If you have problems, you can send an email to Mr. Alfonso so he can help you with the access, okay? Let me share with you the link in the chat. Okay. Okay. Where's the chat? Here. Okay. Look in the chat, there's the link. Everybody try to log into your ADI platform. Traten de ingresar todos a la plataforma. Quiero que todos tengan el acceso. No van a poder visualizar aún ninguna actividad, solo quiero comprobar que todos puedan ingresar. En caso de que no puedan ingresar, envíenle un correo a este persona aquí, al profesor Alfonso, so he can help you, okay? If you have any problems with the access, send an email to Alfonso Gutierrez, okay? Please, everybody, enter to your ADI platform. And if you have access, just write yes in the chat, okay? Okay, very good. So Juan has access, Leonardo, Natalia, Giovanni, Guillermo. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. The other 4 students, please confirm that you can enter. We have in total here 9 students. The rest, try to access to that platform, please. Very good. Thank you, Brian. Very good, Lilibet. Thank you.
Miss, ¿cuál plataforma? La que mandó el link.
Sí. Yes, sweetie. Academia de Idiomas Platform, ¿ok?
Ok, pero, o sea, yo estoy aquí adentro para estar aquí en esta reunión. Pero
Of
voy a hablar
course.
igual.
Yeah, try to access it. Ujú. Porque algunos recibieron el link desde el correo, otros lo abrieron desde la plataforma. Si tienes acceso, ponme sí, ¿ok? Right, yes.
Ok.
So I know that
Okay,
next
well.
week we can start working there, everybody, okay? Okay, yeah, I think everybody has access to it. Very good. Okay, very good. Now, another thing that I want to show you. Wait a second. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys, very good. So now that I finished with this general information, we're going to do what we do in a typical first day, okay? So get to know to each other, and we're going to introduce yourselves, okay? So since we only have 9 students, I'm supposed to have 25, but since I have only 9, everybody's going to introduce yourselves, okay? Everybody's going to participate, okay? So I am going to write in the chat some questions, and you're going to answer them using complete sentences, okay? If I say, for example, if I ask you, what's your name? Don't say only Jorge, right? Use complete sentences. My name is Jorge, okay? Try to use complete sentences. Let me write in the chat, okay? You're going to tell me your name. What's your name? Okay. How old are you? Okay. What else? Let me see. Do you have siblings? What's your favorite food? And why do you think it is important to learn English? Okay, so those are the 5 questions. If you want to tell me something else about you, you can do it. Okay, that will be perfect. Okay, so I am going to start with me. Okay, so my name is Yun Yun. I am going to be your teacher. I am 25 years old. I have one sister. She's 16. Oh no, sorry, she's 17. My favorite food is any kind of a spicy food. And I think that is important to learn English because it allows me to learn about a new culture. So that's my introduction, okay? Who wants to volunteer and introduce yourself? If I don't have volunteers, I will choose. Okay, nobody? Okay, let me ask first for Santiago. Go, Santiago, introduce yourself, please.
Good morning. My name is Santiago Amador. I have 22 years old, and I have 2 sisters. One is 24 and the other is 23.
Very good.
My favorite food, it could be, bueno, it is seco de pollo,
Very good.
maduro, and encebollado.
Very good.
And I think that it's important to learn English because it could be useful, really. Because I want to go to another country because I want to visit. So it's important to learn English because English is one of the most language I speak in all the world. That I think
Yeah.
is so important and could be
Yeah,
useful.
very good. Yeah, for example, you can go to United Kingdom, United States, Canada, Australia, even in China here, Korea, a lot of countries they speak English, right? Very good. So you can communicate with other people. Thank you, Santiago. Excellent. Now let me ask, oh, that's a cute cat. Okay, let me ask for Guillermo. Go, Guillermo, introduce yourself, please.
Hi, my name is Juan Guillermo. Can you call me Guillermo? I'm
Okay.
22 years old. I have two sisters. My favorite food is el cerdo, the pig,
Pork.
pork. Okay.
Yes.
I think the learning English is important because you can meet other culture and other people.
Perfect. Very good. Thank you, Guillermo. Let me ask now for Natalia. Go, Natalia. Introduce yourself, please.
My name is Natalia. I'm 20 years old. My favorite food is ceviche.
Mhm.
I think that it's important to learn English because we can use to communicate to another people. When we go travel to another country.
Very good, Natalia. Perfect. Thank you. Let me ask now for Lilibet. Lilibet, please introduce yourself.
Hello, Miss. My name is Lilibet Sanchez. I'm 29 years old. I have one sister and three brothers. My favorite food is the chicken and ceviche and crabs encebollado.
Very good. Ecuadorian food.
Yes. I think learn English is important because it is useful for work or traveling, for communication, for all.
For everything.
Yes, for everything.
Very good. Very good. Thank you, Lilibet. Let me ask now for Juliana. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Juliana Reyes. I have 20 years old. I have one twin sister. I don't have more sisters. My favorite food is ceviche and other dishes
Mhm.
that with
Very good.
seafood. I think learning English is important because it's very important to communicate with other people in our countries. And tiempo no hablo inglés y no sé.
If you don't remember a word, if you forget a specific word, you can just ask me how do you say, wait a second. How do you say
to
this?
the job?
Is this important for work?
Yes.
Yes, very good. Thank you, Juliana. That was good. So if you forget any word in English, you can just ask me, how do you say mesa? How do you say escuela? How do you say universidad? Okay? And you can just ask me. Remember that the final exam is 80% speaking. So don't be shy to talk. It's okay if you make mistakes. Right? Don't worry about that, okay? Very good. Thank you, Juliana. Let me ask now for Brian. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Brian. I'm 23 years old. I have two brothers, no, dos hermanos.
Two brothers, yeah,
My favorite food is seafood.
perfect.
I think it's important to learn English because o sea, es el idioma que conecta el mundo. No sabría cómo decirlo.
Okay, repeat after me. Is the language
It's the language
that connects
that connects
the world.
the world.
Perfect, very good. That's true, right? That's something that we have in common. If everybody can speak English, we can be able to communicate. It doesn't matter if you're Japanese, Chinese, Mexican, Italian. If everybody can learn that language, we will be able to communicate, right? Very good, Brian. Thank you. Now, Leonardo, please introduce yourself. Or you already didn't know, right?
No.
Okay,
I
go.
didn't. My name is Leonardo. I'm 21 years old. I have one brother and two sisters. My favorite food is guatita.
Very good.
The most important to learn English is that I don't know why I love traveling, and this is the most important thing to communicate to the countries I go, in the case.
Very good. Thank you, Leonardo. That was good. And now I think Giovanni, right? You haven't introduced yourself.
Hello, my name is Giovanni
Okay.
Rivera. I am 21. I have one brother and one sister. My brother is 22 and my sister is 17. My favorite food is encebollado, and I think that is important to learn English because it will help us with our career or to go to another country.
Perfect. It's very important. Sometimes when you apply for a new job, maybe if you know to talk, how to speak another language, that could be like better for you when you are applying to a job, right? Very good. So thank you, everybody. Your pronunciation, your speaking was very good. Okay. So what are we going to do now? Now I can show you this. Okay. Have you ever used before Google Classroom? Yes, no. Google Classroom? No. Okay, Google Classroom, it's like I don't know how to call it. I will say like another app inside of Gmail, right? Let me show you here. Wait a second. Okay. Let me show you my Gmail and show you where is Google Classroom. So we're going to use like many applications, right? First is the ADI platform, right? Of the university. And then, but those activities are not enough because in there, you're going to find activities, for example, complete the sentences, listen, choose the correct answer. Okay, in the ADI platform, you are not going to find any writing activities. Okay, so that is another thing that I want you to practice, because remember that when you want to learn any language, there are four aspects that you need to like practice, right? So we have the first one, that is speaking. Then we have writing. Then we have listening. And then we have reading, right? So in here, we're going to practice those four areas so you can get better at English, okay? So for practicing the writing part, let me share my screen with you. Okay. Okay, there's another student coming in.
Someone is in the waiting room.
Yeah, I think I just let him in. Ariel, let me see. Yeah, he's here. Good morning, Ariel. Please turn on your camera so I can see you.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Okay, so I will explain very fast everything again for Ariel, okay? So Here you have, this is my mail, right? So if you click here you're going to have Google Apps. If you click it here, you're going to find like a lot of things that belong to Google, right? Maps, YouTube, Drive, Calendar, Google Meet, Pictures. And if you go down, here you have Classroom, okay? So this is like another virtual class where you're going to submit all your grading activities that I will ask you to do in the future, right? So I already have here my Google Classroom open, right? So for example, here I have my other classes. I have another class on Thursdays and Fridays, same level from 6 to 10. And this is you guys, right? Saturday and Sunday, 9 to 1 o'clock. So now I don't have anything here yet. I only have like the same slides that I showed you before. I have it here, so if you want to check it, right? And I will be submitting activities here. So I want everybody to join or try to join. Let's see if we have, if you can guys, if you can join now, okay? So I am going to show you here the link in the chat. Let me share with you the link. And with your institutional mail, try to join to the Google Classroom, okay? There is a link in the chat. Try to join, okay? If you can join, write in the chat, yes. If you have problems, tell me so I can fix it, okay? So everybody try to join to that.
Miss,
Yes.
is that the institutional mail is Hotmail, so we can join Drive because
Yeah, it's okay.
I can use
I-
my personal Gmail.
If you want to, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I know that Católica offers you like an institutional mail, but if you want, you can use your personal mail. It's okay for me. That doesn't matter. Okay, try to join. Let me see, I think here. Okay, I have here Merlina Lily as a student. Who is that? I don't have any Merlina on Zoom. Who is that? Maybe you have a different name.
No importa que lo ingrese en mi personal.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. But try to use the same name that you have on Zoom. Try to use it here so I don't get confused. Okay, wait a second. Okay. Okay. Wait a second. Let me answer something in the chat. Okay. Okay, very good. Okay, let me refresh to see if you are in. Okay, I have here Santiago, Ariel, Merlina, Brian, Giovanni.
¿Podría enseñar de nuevo cómo entrar? Porque yo tengo mi cuenta abierta, entonces no me acuerdo. Creo que eran los 4 puntitos, ¿verdad?
Yeah, here, let me show you. Here, Google Apps. You're going to find a lot of apps there. It's this one, Classroom.
Okay, miss.
Yeah, the one with a green board.
Thank you.
Yeah. So when you have free time, you can just check all the apps that you have inside your mail. It can be useful for you, for your work, and just for any type of thing that you need it in case. Okay, let me see who else is in. At the end of the class, I will send everything to our WhatsApp group, okay? I will send
Ay, a mí
the
no me
code.
sale. Solo me sale Teams.
You don't have Google Classroom?
Sí, pero no sé por qué no me sale. Yo sí lo he usado por hace tiempo.
Okay, and then try to, did you try entering with the link that I sent in the chat? Because it's going to, you're going to join directly. It's in the chat, try to join. Or if you are already in, remember that you can just, en la parte superior creo que pueden poner un código para unirse también. Si es que lo van a hacer de esa manera, déjenme mostrarles
Sí,
el
probable que se
código.
cargue igual.
Pero a lo
Ok.
que yo seleccioné en el link que envió en el chat, ahí se me abrió y yo ya tenía abierto en la cuenta.
No, a mí no, yo también lo tenía abierto, pero cuando pongo o sea, el correo, no sé, no me deja volver a entrar.
Okay, wait a second. Let me, okay, I have another student coming, Denise. Okay, let me give you, where are you, Juliana? Okay, here. I am going to make you co-host. Okay, can you share the screen with me? Comparte pantalla para que me enseñes. ¿Puedes compartir pantalla? Let me send you,
Eso estoy intentando, Miss, pero no puedo.
bueno, no pasa nada ya. Al final de la
No me sale
clase,
la opción para compartir, seguro que sí la habilitó.
déjeme ver. Vamos a ver. También envié solo el código para que se unan así nomás, si es que ya lo tienen. Varias personas pueden compartir. A ver, trata de compartir ahí. Try to share there. Okay, good. Okay, try to close that. Okay.
Ese es el correo institucional, pero cuando ya le doy, no me deja.
Okay, wait a second. Let me see if you have written something wrong. Gmail. Let me check your mail.
Voy a enseñar mi Outlook, que ya está abierto, que es institucional, pero ahí no me sale.
Tú eres Ileana Reyes. A ver, te encontré. A ver, aquí está, Ileana Reyes. A ver, déjame ver el correo otra vez. Regresa, por favor.
Sí, no lo encuentro. Ya voy, Miss. Dame un segundo, pues.
If you can join, you can just join with any Gmail personal account.
Solo me aparecen esas. Y agregar aplicaciones.
It's because you're in Outlook, I think.
Pero es que ese es el correo institucional, Miss. Es en Outlook.
No, pero puedes conectarte del correo personal porque
Sí, ahorita yo voy a ver si me puedo conectar en el correo personal. Yo voy a intentar.
Yeah.
Voy a dejar de compartir la pantalla.
en el anterior curso, yo no pude conectarme del correo institucional y por eso yo ahorita solamente me conecto del personal.
Sí, Miss, yo voy a intentar ahorita conectarme al
Sí.
personal.
You can use any mail. That's not important for me. I just want you to be in the classroom, okay? It's okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, so let me share my screen again to see that everybody is here. Let me refresh. Okay. Let me click people. Okay. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, With Natalia will be 9. And with Juan will be 10, but he told me that he was going to be absent for just a couple of minutes. Tiene que ser Gmail, no se puede encontrar. Yeah, well, the institutional mail, it's supposed to be Gmail, so that's weird. But yeah, try to use any mail that you have. It's okay. I don't mind if you use your personal or any other mails, okay? Okay, so now that you are in, I will be telling you, okay? Guys, we're going to do one activity in Google Classroom. Please enter and yada, 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 okay? So this is the first thing. This is the first thing that we're going to use. So you're going to have this platform. Let me enter, okay? Wait, are you seeing my screen? Yes or no? No? Yes? Right now, no? Wait a second, let me go back again. Okay, there. So this is how it's supposed to look like inside, right? Here you have, this is your class. When you enter to ADI platform, you're going to find 2 links. I have 3 because this is only for teachers, right? So here you have Alticia students. I will explain that later. And here you have your Zoom link too. And as you can see here we have all the sections, all the units that we're going to work on. If they're gray, you cannot visualize them. This is only for me, okay? So we have to finish all this in 2 months, okay? So if you enter right now, you will be able to see this, okay? This is like a little activity that we're going to do later together. It's like a speaking activity. You don't have to submit anything yet, okay? Just to show you how this works, okay? I will be, next class, we're going to work on this activity, right? Right now, it's hidden for you. You cannot see this, okay? We're going to do this later. Okay, now with Alticia, I don't have access on how Alticia is visualized to you, okay? Yo no tengo acceso para ver cómo es el Alticia para estudiantes. I only have like the teacher's version, right? So I've been explained that when you enter to Alticia's platform, you have to select that you already know your level of English, okay? And you have to select, okay, since we are level 4, you are a 2.2, okay. Si ustedes ingresan a la plataforma Alticia, ustedes tienen que seleccionar que ustedes ya conocen su nivel inglés. Y ustedes van a escoger ese nivel inglés, A2-2 o A2.2, ¿ok? Si escogen otro, les van a salir otro tipo de actividades, ¿ok? Tienen que escoger el que es A2.2, that's level 4, ¿ok? Y en ese, no hagan ninguna actividad ahí aún, ¿ok? Cuando yo les indiquen, hagan cierta actividad en Alticia, ahí la hacen, ¿ok?
Ya puedo entrar.
That's nice, Juliana. Thank you, sweetie. Okay, so if you can enter to Alticia in your free time, cuando se acabe la clase, when you can enter, try to enter to Alticia. You have to click that you already know your level and you have to select A2.2. That's your level, level 4. If you select A1, those are going to be other activities, okay? In your free time, not right now, okay? Okay, that is for ADI and Google Classroom. Okay, so let me see who entered. Okay, Ariel was the last one that entered and Denise too. Denise, can you please turn on your camera so I can see you? Okay, hello, good morning. Okay, very good. So, Denise, did you enter to Google Classroom? ¿O no pudiste porque entraste después de la explicación?
Sí, disculpa, es que no podía ingresar, pero ya pude. Ya vi la explicación, sí la vi.
Okay, let me check if you're here. Okay, I will send everything to the WhatsApp group, okay?
Maybe
Okay, so
con
before,
el correo o sea
yes, Juliana?
que no intente entrar con el institucional porque no sirve. Ya algunas personas pusieron en el chat. Es con el
Okay,
Gmail normal.
okay, yeah, use your normal mail, okay? Thank you. Okay, so before you enter, Ariel and Denise, your classmates, they already like introduce themselves, okay? So you're going to do the same thing. I am going to introduce myself first. My name is, let me write it in the chat again for you. My name is Young Young. You can call me only Miss if you want, if it's very hard for you to pronounce, okay? I am 25 years old. I am going to be your teacher for this course, okay? I ask some questions to you. Let me write it in the chat so Ariel and Denise can introduce themselves too. What's your name? How old are you? Do you have siblings? Yes, no, how many? If they're brothers or sisters. Do you have siblings? What's your favorite food? And why do you think it is important to learn English? Why do you think it's important? Okay. So there. So I will ask Ariel to introduce yourself to the class, please.
Hi, my name is Ariel Cobos. I am 21 years old. Yes, I have two brothers that are here in the house.
Yeah.
My favorite food is pizza and all the things that are like pasta,
Okay.
lasagna.
Okay.
And I think that it's important to learn English because English is the #1 language in the world. So
Yeah.
if in any country I go, I can defend myself just speaking English.
Yes, that's true. Very good, Ariel. Thank you. Let me ask now for Denise. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Denise. I am 22 years old. My favorite food is pasta. No, no sé qué más decir.
Okay, what do you miss? What do you think it's important to learn English? Or why are you learning English? You can just tell me your personal reason. Because you want to travel for work.
Yes, o sea, ay, perdón. Yes, for work.
For work, yeah. If you know, as I said before, if you know like another language besides your native language, it can open to you to many opportunities, right? So for example, I can speak 3 languages. I can speak Spanish, English, and Chinese. So, but I think that my Spanish is better than my Chinese. Okay. That's my first language, and a little bit of French. Well, I wouldn't count that. Okay. So yeah, good that you're learning a new language. Okay. Now, what are we going to do now? It's 10 o'clock. Okay, Ariel and Denise, we are going to have a break at 11 o'clock. Okay, so at 11 o'clock, you will have a 20-minute recess. Okay, and then we'll continue with the class. Okay, so in 1 hour. 4 hours is very, very long classes. Okay, this is my first time to having like such a long class, 4 hours. Okay, so what are we going to do now? As I showed you before here in ADI, here we have The first activity that we have here in ADI, it's like a speaking activity. Okay. Can you see my screen? Yes? Yes? No?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let's wait for this to load. Okay, let me click on it. So we're going to do a small speaking group activity, okay? So everybody please look at this. Here we have like a movie poster. I haven't seen this movie, okay? Who can tell me the title of this movie? Anyone? What's the title of this movie poster?
Meet the parents.
Meet the Parents. Very good. This one, right? So this movie is about a boy that finally met the girl of his dreams. Too bad her dad's a nightmare. Okay, so the father-in-law, the future father-in-law, it's a nightmare. Have you seen this movie? Yes, no? You can just shake your head if you haven't seen this movie. I haven't seen this movie. Okay, so what are we going to do here? I guess that this is like, here we have in the description, it's about a boy and a, well, not a boy, a man that has a girlfriend and is going to meet the parents, and it's very nervous. We don't know how are the parents. So I have one question for you, maybe a personal question, and I hope that I get volunteers. Okay, who is in a relationship here? Who has a boyfriend, who has a girlfriend, who is married, who has a husband or wife? Anybody would like to share? Someone? Is someone in a relationship? No? Yes? Don't be shy. It's okay. I will not ask for personal names and information. Nobody? Are you all single? You're all single?
I have a
Okay.
girlfriend.
You have a girlfriend, perfect. And how long have you been with your girlfriend?
1 year.
1 year, okay. And have you met the parents?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not
Is
yet.
it going to happen? Is it going to happen in the future?
Yes, unfortunately.
This year?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
I
And based on what your girlfriend have told you maybe before, do you think that her parents are like easygoing, or do you think they're like strict? What do you think?
They hate me.
They hate you. Why?
Oh,
Okay, so maybe it's going to be like maybe a difficult time for you when that time comes, right? To meet them. Okay. So what are we going to do? Since Santiago volunteered and he told us his experience with his relationship, thank you for sharing, Santiago. Okay, what are we going to do? Let me show you again the platform. I want to ask for Natalia, please. Natalia, can you please read, sorry, wait a second. This, please, can you read that?
Yes. With a partner, think of 2 pieces of advice for somebody who is going to meet their partner's parents for the first time.
Perfect, okay. Here we have with a partner, we are going to do it in groups, okay? So, since Santiago volunteered, let's imagine that Santiago is going to meet the parents in 1 week, okay? Obviously, Santiago is nervous. So you as a group, you're going to give Santiago 3 advices, okay? Santiago included. Santiago is going to work on the advices too, okay? So I am going to break the rooms on Zoom, right? I am going to put you in, let me see, we have here 10 students. 10. Okay, I will divide you in 3 groups, okay? And I will give you 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And as a group, you have to come up with three advices for Santiago, right? What can he do to have a good impression, right? When he meet the parents, okay? Any advice? And then we come back here to the main class and you're going to tell me the three advices, okay? That is going to be like a little group activity. Is it going to be graded? No, it's just for to make to do something our first class, right? Okay, so remember, I am going to put you in groups. You have to come up with three advices as a group, okay? Okay, let me put you in groups. Wait a second.
Miss, pero los advices
Yes.
de qué son?
Advices for Santiago. In
Ya.
1 week, Santiago is going to meet the parents, his girlfriend parents, mom and
ya.
dad, right? He needs to cause a good impression because Santiago said that the parents hate him. We don't want that, right? We want that the parents like Santiago at the end of the meeting, right? So you're going to give him advices so he can have like a good meeting with them, okay? Okay. So let me put you in groups, 3 groups. Okay, so group 1 is going to be Brian, Denise, Guillermo, and Lilibeth. Group 2 is going to be Juliana, Leonardo, Santiago. Wait a second. Why am I here? No. Let me do this again, sorry. Sala de grupos. Okay, wait a second. Who is co-host here? Okay, Juliana is co-host. Let me... Okay, there. Okay, sorry. Okay, create again. Okay, group 2 is going to be Ariel, Brian, Denise, Leonardo. Group 2, Guillermo, Lilibet, Natalia. And group 3, Giovanni, Juliana, and Santiago. Okay, did I name everybody? Yes? Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Go to your groups. In 5 minutes, you're going to tell me the advices, okay? Go to your groups. Okay. How was it, Leonardo? Was good? Did you come with the 3 advices? Yeah? Okay. Very good. Let's wait for everybody to join. Okay. Very good. Everybody's back. Perfect. Very good. So I am going to write down all the 3 advices that you're going to give me here. And this is like my evidence that we work on this little activity, okay? Okay, so group 1. Anyone from group 1, can you tell me the 3 advices that you have for Santiago? Anyone? Let's go.
Okay, so the 3 advices that we have for Santiago are, the first of one is that Santiago have to be a very respectful person.
Okay, he needs to be respectful.
Yes.
Perfect.
The second
He needs-
advice is that in the meeting, he have to have a good presentation.
Okay. Have a good presentation of himself.
Yes.
Very good. And the third one?
And the last advice is that be yourself.
Okay. Be yourself. Perfect. Thank you. Very good, group 1. Very good. Let's go now with group number 2. Anyone from group number 2, your advices, please. Group 2, anyone? Guillermo, Lilibet, Natalia, anyone?
Yes.
Yes.
We can believe Santiago should be yourself too.
Okay.
And
What else?
maybe should invite your parents' partner to dinner.
To invite the parents to eat outside? Invite
Yes.
them to dinner? Okay. Invite the parents to dinner. Okay, what else? Another one? Be yourself, invite the parents to dinner.
Should bring you.
What's the third one?
How says llevar regalos?
Oh, to bring gifts. Okay, perfect. Very good. Bring gifts. Some gifts, right? To mom and dad. Perfect. Okay, thank you, group 2. Very good. And let's go with the last group. Group number 3. 3 advices, please.
And the first advice is introduce yourself with her parents' girlfriend.
Okay, introduce yourself. Very good. What else? Okay, that's number 1. Number 2.
Ese es el mío, miss.
Okay, perfect. Very good. And the rest?
I
Yeah.
think that he could make a little reserve before so he can bring them a gift.
To give them a gift too?
Yes.
Okay. Bring gifts to the parents. Okay. Very good. And what else? One more.
Never call her father or mother-in-law, or father-in-law in the first time you meet them.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good advice. To not be so like confident, right? Maybe later. right? Never call them by. How you say here, sometimes when you first meet them, you say, suegra, suegro. First time you meet them, right? Yeah, don't do that. If they joke, if they say, yeah, you can call me that, it's okay. But never do it if they didn't ask you to, right? Never call them by mother-in-law, father-in-law, right? Very good. Excellent, guys. Thank you so much. So, do you like the activity? Yes, right? So, we're going to be doing little activities like this, right? I am going to be putting you in groups and then we're going to talk about it, right? Just we're going to speak, right? We're going to speak, so you can get used to it. And for example, today I wrote all the answers, right? I wrote all the answers. I will submit this activity like evidence to the Google Classroom, okay? So as your first little group activity, okay? But in the future, you are going to write down your answers. I will give you like a template where you have to complete as a group and then you as a group submit it to Google Classroom, okay? But I will submit this to Google Classroom. Okay, very good, guys. You did an excellent job. It was a very funny activity. I hope that you are not mad for using your personal experience, Santiago. Is that okay? Okay, very good. And this is not only for Santiago. You can apply the same rules for you when you get a boyfriend or girlfriend and you are going to meet the parents. And this is for me too. Okay, very good. So what are we going to do now? Let me continue showing you here ADI. Okay, so here we have another activity. We already did like a group activity. Now we're going to do like a little listening activity. Okay, so for example, you can have access to this listening to in the ADI platform, right? So what are we going to do here? I am going to show you an audio. You're going to listen to a conversation, okay, about a boy that is going to meet the parents. I want to ask for, let's see, Brian, can you please read? I'm sorry, wait a second. Can you please read the sentence that I just highlight, please?
Listen to Nigel meeting
Nigel?
his girlfriend's parents for the first time. Does the meeting start with or badly? Or how does it end?
Perfect. Okay, so here we have a man called Nigel, right? He's going to meet his girlfriend's parents for the first time. That's the situation. So we have here two questions, right? Does the meeting start well? That means good. Or the meeting starts very bad. He enters and he causes a bad impression, right? He causes a good or bad impression. You're going to listen and take down the little notes if you can listen to anything that is important. And then we're going to see if the meeting ends well or not, okay? So I am going to play the track for 5 seconds and I want you to tell me if you can hear the track or no, okay? So to see if there's any problems, okay? Let's check. Okay. Wait a second. Is it not playing? Oh, no, wait. I have to share with you here. I'm sorry. El iPad. Un ratito, chicos. Let me share screen here with you. Give me 1 minute, okay? Okay. Now I'm going to share my screen here because I have 2 devices, the laptop and my iPad. Okay. Okay. There. Okay. Can you see my screen? Yes? Okay, perfect.
Yes.
So let me go again. English level 4J. Okay, meet the parent. Okay, here. Tell me, oh no. Tell me if you can listen, okay? Hmm.
3.23.
Can you hear the track? Yes?
Yes, miss.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let's go again.
3.23.
Hi, Suze. Sorry I'm a bit late. I was watching the match.
Come on in then. Mum, this is Nigel. Nigel, this is my mum.
Oh, hello.
Nice to meet you, Nigel.
And this is my dad.
Hello, Nigel.
Hello.
Come on into the living room. Would you like a drink, Nigel? Orange juice? Beer?
Oh, thanks, John. I'll have a beer, please.
You're a vegetarian, aren't you, Nigel?
Yes, I am. Personally, I think eating animals is totally wrong.
Well, this is vegetable lasagna. I hope you like it. Susie's dad made it.
Any more lasagna, Nigel?
Oh, no thanks. I'm not very hungry.
The lasagna is delicious, Dad.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
I'll do the washing up, Mum.
No, I'll do it.
Where's the bathroom? Did you watch the match this evening, John? Chelsea and Arsenal? It was fantastic.
No, I didn't watch it. I don't like football at all. In fact, I hate it.
Oh.
So, what are you going to do when you finish university, Nigel?
I don't know.
What are you studying at university?
Sociology.
Why did you choose sociology?
Because I thought it was easy. Oh.
Is it interesting?
It's okay. What was Susie like as a little girl, Marion? Do you have any photos of her?
Photos of Susie? Yes, we have thousands of photos. She was a lovely little girl, wasn't she, John?
Yes, she was. A beautiful little girl.
Can I see some?
Oh, no, please.
John, can you bring the photo albums? Look, and this is one when she was 3 years old.
And this is when we went to Disneyland. That's Susie with Mickey and Minnie Mouse.
Oh, she was so sweet.
Would you like another beer, Nigel?
Yes, please, John.
Okay, so that was the little situation. So let me stop sharing here. Okay, so what do you think? At first, the meeting was it began good or bad? What do you think? At the beginning, did he do things correctly? Yes or no? What do you think? Talk, please.
I think it was bad.
It was bad. Why? What did you hear that makes you think that it was bad?
Because first he llegó tarde, late.
Okay, he was late. Very good. What else? He was late.
Before
That is.
no accept the book of the outside suegro, father-in-law.
Father-in-law, yeah. If you listen, he went in and he said, "Hello, John," I think. He called him by his name directly, like the father was like a friend, right? He said, "Oh, hello, John," instead of saying, "Hello, Mr. Smith," for example, right? So you cannot just go and call him by his name, right? That was another thing, right? Wait a second. What other things did you, wait a second. I want to close this. Okay, I think there. My internet is a little bit bad, sorry. Let's wait a minute. Okay, I am going to share the board here. Share board. Okay. So first thing that he do. Okay. The first thing that he do incorrectly was he was late. He was late. Okay, very good. He was late. What else? What else did you listen in the audio? He talked when he said something about that he was vegetarian, right? Did you hear that part? And he said that eating animals is like bad, something like that. Do you think that was okay to mention, to say that eating animals is bad and I am vegetarian? Do you think that is okay? What do you think? Yes or no?
Miss, disculpe,
Yes.
estoy aquí en Google Classroom, pero no me aparece eso.
¿Qué cosa?
Lo que usted está poniendo y que están ahí los nombres de todos. ¿O no estamos haciendo nada?
No, no, es una pizarra que compartí y creo que todos tienen acceso a la pizarra. No, no pasa nada.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so what else? He was late. What else? He talked about controversial topics. What is a controversial topic? Who can tell me? Or who can tell me other controversial topics? He said, no, I am vegetarian. I do not eat meat. Eating animals is bad. Do you think that is okay to mention in the first meeting? Yes or no? Anyone, talk please. Yes or no, and why? Nobody?
So
Who can tell me what other topics are controversial, for example? What other topics are controversial?
The university, when her parents asked him qué iba a hacer después de terminar la universidad.
After what he was going to do?
Yeah.
Yeah. He said something like he was going to study sociology because it's easy, right? So the parents was like, oh, he's very lazy. He's choosing careers that are lazy, right? And at the end, what happened at the end? Do you think that at the end it ended badly or it went well at the end of the meeting? What happened at the end of the conversation? Do you remember? Let me show you again here. Board. Let's listen to the last part. Let's listen to only the last part. And you're going to tell me if the meeting ended well or badly, okay? Let's see here.
Susie? Yeah.
Here.
Is it interesting?
Okay, there.
It's okay. What was Susie like as a little girl, Marion? Do you have any photos of her?
Photos of Susie? Yes, we have thousands of photos. She was a lovely little girl, wasn't she, John?
Yes, she was. A beautiful little girl.
Can I see some?
Oh no, please.
John, can you bring the photo albums? Look, And this is one when she was 3 years old.
And this is when we went to Disneyland. That's Susie with Mickey and Minnie Mouse.
Oh, she was so sweet.
Would you like another beer, Nigel?
Yes, please, John.
Okay, so what do you think? At the end of the meeting, it went well or bad? Or badly? What do you think?
Well,
Well, why? What did he did? What did he do? What question did he ask?
I want to see the photos.
Yeah, he asked for pictures when the girlfriend was a little girl, right? So that like made him likable, right? See, he asked for baby pictures, and the parents always like to talk about their kids when they're little, right? Very good. So as you can see, we're going to do activities like this in the platform, right? You're going to listen to audios, you're going to complete sentences, choose the correct question. Okay? Okay, guys, one question. Do you want to have the break now? ¿Quisieran tener el break ahora? Yeah? Yes? I will give you, as Leonardo said, 20 minutes, okay? Well, it's 10:37. You need to be back here at 11, okay? Back, let me write it in the chat. Back at 11. Back at 11, okay? You can just turn off your camera, and then at 11 o'clock, you come back. And then we continue with the class, okay? Okay, go to your break. Vayan a su descanso. Okay, guys. So here we have this little text, okay? You are going to, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have here 9 advices, right? As a group, you came up with 3 advices for meeting the parents. Here we have a text, and they have here 9 advices. So let's read it. Let's see if you came up with these same advices or if we have here new advices. Okay, so let's go with, let me check here. We are here in total 9 students. Okay, we also have 9. So who can read advice number 1 for meeting the parents here? Who can read it? Okay, I'm going to choose then. I will choose. Okay, go Juliana. Number 1.
You need to do some homework before you go. Ask your girlfriend about her parents. Where does her mother work? Does her father like football? Do you have any common interests? If you do this, it will be safe to have a conversation with them.
Perfect. Thank you, Juliana. Very good. So remember that when Nigel and the dad, they were talking, Nigel was very into football, and the dad said, I hate football. I hate soccer. That means that Nigel didn't like try to make an effort and know their parents' interest, right? So you need to do your homework first and try them first, right? Before the meeting. Very good. Let's go now with number 2. I want to ask for, who can read number 2, please? Okay, I'm going to choose, or Lilibet. Okay, go Lilibet.
Make sure you dress to make the right impression. Don't wear a suit, but don't just wear your old jeans and the Che Guevara t-shirt you bought in the market.
Very good. So advice number 2 is that you have to dress well, right? We know that sometimes we as the girls, we dress nicely, and sometimes the boys, they just wear their Barcelona t-shirt and they wear that all the time, like their football t-shirt, right? You have to dress accordingly to the occasion, right? So that is advice number 2. Very good. Let's go with advice number 3. What do we
Miss,
have here?
Este es
Yes.
1D, ¿verdad?
What, sweetie?
No. 1D. No.
1B? Who
De
is talking? Juliana. Yes, tell me, Juliana.
Esto de aquí es 1D de lo que estamos haciendo.
Yes, pero no lo tienen que hacer.
Ok.
We are just reading, okay? Solo lo estamos leyendo. La próxima semana ustedes van a hacer esto porque es un tema de gramática, okay? Right now we're only reading the 9 advices. That's it. You don't have to do anything yet, okay? Chicos, por ahora no tienen que hacer nada en Alticia y nada en la plataforma de la universidad. Okay? Very good. Perfect. Thank you, Juliana. Okay, number 3. Who can read number 3, please? Okay. Let me ask for Brian. Can you read number 3, please?
Be punctual. As it is very important not to be late at first meeting.
Very good. Thank you, Brian. And remember that Nigel, at first, he was late, right? He was late for the meeting. So that's bad, right? Very good. Let's go with number 4. I want to ask for Santiago. Can you please read number 4, please?
When they greet you at the door, shake the father's hand firmly, not father's like a weak handshake. Ask your girlfriend what kind of greeting her mom will prefer.
Perfect. Very good. So a nice handshake, that's enough, right? For the first time. Very good, Santiago. Thank you. Let's go with number 5. I want to ask for Natalia. Can you please read number 5?
Call her parents Mr. and Miss Smith until they ask you to call them Dave and Charlie.
Yeah, so here we have one example, right? Smith is a common last name in the United States, right? So the proper thing to do is to call them Mr. and Miss, and then you can call them by their first name when they give you like that kind of treat, right? Very good. Let's go with number 6. I want to ask for Leonardo. Can you please read number 6?
Be ready to answer questions about yourself. Her parents will want to know everything about you and your ambitions. Make a good impression.
Perfect. Very good. So you need to be prepared, right? Don't be nervous and just answer the questions that they ask you. Very good, Leonardo. Thank you. Let's go with number 7. I want to ask for Ariel. Can you please read number 7?
If you're invited for a meal, eat everything they give you and say something positive about the meal, like, this is absolutely delicious. Offer to do the washing up after the meal to show them that you're a new man.
Perfect. Very good. So maybe the food is very bad. You still have to say that it's delicious, right? Just for the first time. Maybe later you can say, oh, I don't like to eat this. I don't like to eat that. But when it's the first meeting, try to say that everything is perfect, that the food was delicious, even though you hated it. Okay, very good. That's number 7. Let's go with number 8. I want to ask for Giovanni. Can you please read number 8?
Be yourself and don't be a yes man. If they ask you for your opinion, be honest. However, try not to talk about controversial subjects. This is not the moment to give your views on religion and politics.
Very good. Remember that it's not good to talk about controversial topics. In the conversation, Nigel said before, yeah, I'm vegetarian. I don't eat animals. Eating animals is bad. It's okay. You can be vegetarian, but you don't express it that way, right? So for example, other examples of controversial topics is religion and politics, right? We always have to be careful with those topics and respect everybody's right, opinion, right? And let's go with number 9, the last one. Guillermo, can you please read number 9, please? The last advice.
If the conversation is dying and you can't think what to say, ask the what your partner was like as a child. This is a brilliant tactic. All parents love talking about their children, and it shows you have a deep interest in their daughter.
Very good. Thank you, Guillermo. So remember that at the end of the conversation, Nigel asked for pictures. So thanks to that, the meeting ended well, right? To ask about their childhood, right? Very good. So those were the 9 advices. You can apply this to your real life. Santiago can apply these advices in real life too. These are very good advices too. I will apply them if I meet my parents, my partner's parents again. I will apply them too, right? Very good. So as you can see again, I did this. You don't have to do it. Recuerden que no tienen que hacer nada por ahora ustedes, okay? En la plataforma. So let me see. Let me enter again. So what happened? Okay. So you're going to find like pictures, complete the paragraph, listen to the audio, right? Read the following text, complete, speaking. You're going to find many activities here, okay? Next Saturday, we're going to begin working on all these activities, okay? That's why everybody has to check that you have access to this platform, okay? Okay, wait a second. When we were doing the activity, I saw that a girl came in. Where is it? Where is it? Había entrado una chica. She's not here. Santiago, Natalia, Olivia, Leonardo. Yeah, no, okay. I thought I saw someone new. Okay, very good. So, what are we going to do now? Let me show you. Let me stop sharing this. Okay, what are we going to do now? Right now, we're going to do a little writing activity, okay? And I want to show you a new app. Have you ever heard of Padlet? Have you heard of that app, Padlet? Have you ever used Padlet before? Yes, no? Padlet? No? Okay, let me show you, okay? What are we going to do? Here, let me show you again. This is Padlet. Okay, wait a second. This is Padlet. I am going to show you the activity that we did with my other class, right? So you're going to do the same activity right now, okay? It's a little activity. It's not going to be graded, but I want everybody to do it, okay? So for example, this is Padlet, and the topic was my childhood. And this is the paragraph of other students, right? So when you click here on the plus sign, abajito, cuando presionan el mouse, you can like write anything, right? And then you can publish your text, your paragraph. So here we have like many paragraphs, okay? So you're going to do the same thing. Okay, this is yours. And what are we going to do? I am going to send you the link so you can join to this Padlet. Ustedes pueden abrir el link desde su computador, desde su navegador, o pueden descargarse de la aplicación. Se llama Padlet, está en el chat, okay? So what are you going to do? You're going to write about your childhood, okay? Here you have the 4 questions. I will write the questions in the chat, okay? Let me write the questions in the chat too. You're going to write 1 paragraph answering these questions. In 1 paragraph, you're going to answer when and where you were born, what place, what time, okay? When and where you were born, where did you grow up? Maybe you were born in one place, but maybe you grew up in another place, or maybe it was the same place, right? You can explain that to me. Okay. How was your relationship with your parents? Okay. It was good, it was bad, they were very strict, they were very flexible, they were very loving. You can explain that to me, right? And the last question is, what was the worst thing you did as a child? Okay, so those are the 4 questions that you're going to answer in one paragraph in Padlet. I am going to send you now the link, and I will write my paragraph too, okay, as an example. Yo voy a escribir mi párrafo como un ejemplo para que lo vean, okay? Let me, okay, where is it? Here. Okay, copy. Okay, I am going to send you the link. Okay. Can you copy and paste that link? Traten de entrar a Padlet. Recuerden que pueden descargarse el app o entrar desde su navegador, ¿ok? Voy a enviar el mismo link al grupo de WhatsApp, ¿ok? Let me check. Try to enter, please. And do the activity. I am going to write my paragraph so you can see, okay? Write your name so I can see it. So I can know who belongs to. For example, this is mine. Okay. And for example, I am going to write my paragraph, okay? I was born on August 19th, 1998 in Guayaquil, Ecuador, right? I grew up in the same city. I grew up in the same city. My relationship with my mother, with my parents was okay, was normal for me. Was okay. My mom was very
No
strict.
sale con control C, Luca.
Okay. The microphone, please. My mom was very
Te
strict.
lo juro.
And
Aquí.
my mom was very strict and my dad was more flexible with me.
No, está mal. A ver, aquí.
Do you have problems entering? ¿Tienen problemas para entrar?
Sí,
¿Puede enviar por favor al WhatsApp ese
Sí.
link?
sí,
Ahorita
no se puede copiar.
Ya,
Ay,
ahorita,
es que estás de Zoom. Yo pensé que estabas copiando lo Te estoy diciendo.
ahorita lo mando, ¿ok? Un ratito. Todos están en el grupo de WhatsApp, ¿verdad? Okay, I will send it right now. Let me copy again this. Okay, give me 1 minute. Okay. Okay. Copy, paste. Okay, please everybody check. There, it's already in the group. I think you can open it by WhatsApp. Okay. You can find the app in App Store or Google Store, Padlet, or if you click on it, it allows you to go directly to my Padlet, okay? So let me show you again. The questions, it's in the chat and in the Padlet too. You're going to write one little paragraph about yourself answering those questions, okay? When and where you were born, where did you grow up, how was your relationship with your parents, and what was the worst thing that you do as a child? Maybe you broke a window, you ran away from school, you didn't do your homework, I don't know, right? Let me continue writing my paragraph, okay? En el botón de más pueden escribir su texto. Okay, I am going to finish writing my paragraph. The worst thing that I did was to run away from my home because I was sad, so I just ran away. I went to the park, ran away from my home. Okay, so that's my paragraph. Okay, you're going to do the same.
Means the link that you sent us doesn't open to the portal.
Yeah, I send it to the WhatsApp group. Can you
Yes,
open
but
it?
I put a link in the Paddle web and it doesn't function.
How? Are you in the Padlet? Can you
Yes,
like
I in the Paddle in the part that it say enter the link to enter the Paddle.
It is asking you a code?
No, they are asking us a link, but I put the link that you sent us in the WhatsApp group and it doesn't work.
No, you don't have to put the link there. You just have to click on the link and it should lead you to the Padlet. Wait a second. URL. Okay, wait, I know what you're talking about. Wait a second. Si es que les piden poner un link más dentro de Padlet, intente con ese aquí, un ratito. LKY8 Go 4Q VJ 2LHI10. Try with that, Ariel. I send like a lot of letters and numbers. Aquí Padlet me indica que si dentro de Padlet les pide un código más o un link, pongan todo eso ahí, a ver si entran. LKY8GO4Q VI2LHA10. Yeah. Try with that. Okay, Juan is back. Hello.
Hey.
Hey, okay, right now we're doing one a writing activity, okay? I just sent in the WhatsApp group a link. Try to enter. That's an app called Padlet. You can open Padlet just in your browser or you can download the app, okay? Puedes abrir Padlet desde tu navegador o descargarte la aplicación, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. You join and you're going to write a paragraph by yourself. Here you have the description. My childhood. Answer the following questions in one paragraph. In one paragraph, you're going to tell me when and where you were born. Where did you grow up? How was your relationship with your parents? It was good, bad, loving, they were strict. And what was the worst thing you did as a child? And this is my paragraph as an example, okay? This is mine. So you can take that as an example and you're going to write a little paragraph. This is not graded, okay? Don't worry. Esto no va a ser calificado, no se preocupen. Es solo para que conozcan esta aplicación, okay? Padlet. Okay, let's go. When you finish, all your paragraphs are going to be visualized here on the Padlet. Ariel, did you enter? Yes, with those numbers? Okay, good. Just to get to know you a little bit more. You're going to talk about your childhood. In my other class, I had one student that he was born in Venezuela, but he grew up here in Ecuador. So if you were born in a different city, like you can explain that, right? You can write, I was born in this city, but I grew up in this city, or I grew up in the same city. It's okay. Okay, we have Arial text here. Very good. Okay. Okay, I just figure that in this class it is only, I think we are complete. Yo pensé que íbamos a hacer como 25 porque en el correo que el profesor Alfonso les envió, se lo envió como a 25 correos, pero me di cuenta que se los envió 2 veces, a su correo personal y a la institución. Entonces, en realidad no somos 25, solo somos los que estamos aquí. So yeah, I got confused. Okay, Juliana, very good. The worst thing that I did was to sleep inside the washing machine. What? I guess you were very small. The worst thing that I did as a child is act sick. So I don't go to school. Very good. Leonardo, very good. The worst thing I did was to go to the beach a weekend without permission. Very good. Okay, I should get 1, 2, 3. I should get 7 more. And at the end, everybody's going to read their own paragraph, okay? Guillermo. I like to read the last question. It's fun. I once took a piece of candy from the store without paying for it. A thief. Very good. Okay, I need 6 more. 6 more paragraphs. Okay, we have Lilibeth. I am going to read the last part. The worst thing the thing that I did was to fight with my brother. Very good. Natalia. When I was a child, I was cut most of my French and I go to school like that. Oh no, the hair. Yeah, I had the same experience too. That was very bad. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 4 more and we can start reading. Very good, Giovanni. The worst thing that I did was to not listen to my parents. Very good. I need 3 more. Let's see who are missing here. Okay, we have Ariel. Okay, Santiago. Very good. The worst thing I did was running all over the street to catch a bus and make my parents worry because I was in the wrong bus. That's funny. Very good. We need 2 more. I'm missing Denise and it's already here. And who else? Guillermo, Giovanni, yeah. I'm missing Brian and Denise. Okay, let's go. Great. Very good. To not study. Very good. Okay, 1 more and we can begin reading your paragraphs. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 1 more. Okay. Are you good, Denise? Are you finishing up?
Sí, es que no podía registrarme al principio, entonces por eso me demoré, disculpe.
No, it's okay. Okay, so I will begin reading and then you can continue finishing, okay? When you finish, tell me, okay? In the chat, I finish. So I can refresh and read your paragraph. Okay, so let's begin. I am going to begin presentation here. Okay, so this is mine, right? Wait a second. Okay, this is mine. I was born on August 19, 1998 in Guayaquil, Ecuador. I grew up in the same city. My relationship with my parents was okay. My mom was very strict and my dad was more flexible with me. And the worst thing that I did was to, oh, what happened here? Wait a second. I was to win. No, here is a mistake. Wait. Was to run away. Let me correct that. Was to run away from my home. There. Okay, so that's my childhood. Let's go with Ariel. Ariel, can you please read your paragraph, please?
I was born on February 28 in 2003 in Guayaquil, Ecuador. I grew up in Argentina. My relationship with my parents was amazing. My mom was a lovely person and my dad too. The worst thing that I did was to sleep inside the washing machine.
Very good. How old are you when that happened?
I was 5 years old.
Okay, so yeah, you were very small. Very good. Thank you, Ariel. Very good. Let's continue with Juliana. Can you read your paragraph, please?
I was born on 2003 in Guayaquil, Ecuador. I grew up in Salinas. My relationship with my parents is good. My dad is more strict. The worst thing that I did as a child is act sick. So aquí veré un espacio, perdón.
It's okay.
To school.
I didn't have to go to school. Very good. Perfect. On what month you were born? On what month?
Oh, sorry, July.
July. Perfect. It's okay. July 18th. Perfect. Very good. Thank you, Juliana. Okay, let me ask now for Leonardo. Can you please read your paragraph, please?
I was born on April 15th, 2002 in Guayaquil. I grew up in Guayaquil too. And my relationship with my parents was good. Both were very strict. And the worst thing that I did was to go to the beach a weekend without permission.
Great. Very good, Leonardo. Perfect. Thank you. Now let me ask now for Guillermo. Can you please read your paragraph, please?
Okay. I was born on March 9, 2002 in Babahoyo, Ecuador. I grew up in town called Recorde. My relationship with my parents is very nice. They're keen to me and my sister. I was not an ugly child, but I once took a piece of candy from the store without paying for it.
Great. We have a thief here. Very good. Okay, just one little correction of pronunciation. I was not a naughty child, not chill, child, okay? Very good. Thank you, Guillermo. Perfect. Let me ask now for Lilibet. Can you please read your paragraph, please?
I was born on June 8th, 1994 in Guayaquil, Ecuador.
Okay.
I grew up in Manabí and Guayaquil. My relationship with my parents was excellent. I was very loved. I enjoyed a lot. I always spent time with my mom and waited to enjoy my dad days off because we would travel to Jipijapa or Puerto Cayo. The worst things that I fought with my brother.
The worst thing that you do was to fight with your brother. Very good. Thank you, Lilibet. Perfect. Okay, here I have one correction to do. When you said that you were born in June 8th and you said the year was very long, right? 1994. That's very, very long. Okay. In English, there is like another way to tell the years. Hay otra forma de decir los años, right? ¿Quién sabe? ¿Quién se acuerda? There's another way to tell the years, okay? Let me open here the board. Okay. So, for example, yes.
It's like saying the number separately, like 1996, like that.
In pairs, right?
In per-
Yes, in pairs. So here we have, for example, Lilibet's example. We have here 1994, right? Oh, I'm sorry. What happened? What happened? Okay, let me do it again. Let me use my finger. Okay, 1994, right? So it's very long to say 1900. That's just too long. In English, you can just say it in pairs. You grab this part and you grab this part. Okay, so it's shorter, más corto. Okay, so you're not going to say 1994. You can just say 1994. 94. Okay, it's faster. Okay, and shorter. Okay, that's a trick. Okay, very good. So let's just practice a little bit. Just to practice a little bit. If I have, for example, like this, how do you read that? Anyone, how do you read that year? If you read it separately.
1867.
Yeah, I was born in 1867. Another one. Right now, we are in this year. How do we read that?
2024.
Yeah, 2024, right? So it's faster and it's quicker. It's more easy to say it, to pronounce it. Okay, very good, perfect. Thank you, Lilibet. Let's continue now with the
Miss, no la escuchamos.
No se lo escucha.
Okay, can you hear me now? Sorry. Yeah? Okay, something happened with the iPad. Okay, let me make me co-host. Yes. Okay, I think I can share with you now again the slides. Okay, share. Okay, let's go back to Padlet. Okay, very good. It was a little bit. Let me go. Let me go here. Okay, Natalia, can you please read your paragraph, please?
I was born on June 20th, 23 in Guayaquil, Ecuador. I grew up in the same city and my relationship with my parents is good. Also, my mom is a little stricter than my dad. The worst thing that I did when I was a child, I was cut most of my fringe and go to a school like that.
That's so sad because I had the same experience. When I was a little girl, my mom always cut my hair very short like a boy. So I look like a tomboy. So that was like very traumatizing for me. And right now I have very long hair. I never cut my hair. So yeah, very good, Natalia. Perfect. Let me ask now for Giovanni. Can you please read your paragraph, please?
I was born on July 13, 2002 in Guayaquil, Ecuador. I grew up in Guayaquil. My relationship with my parents was a little weird because I only saw them for dinner. The worst thing I did was to don't listen to my parents.
Oh, so I guess they were very busy working, maybe. Very good. Thank you, Giovanni. Excellent. Now let me ask for Santiago. Santiago, can you please read your paragraph, please?
I was born on September 27 in 2002 in Guayaquil, Ecuador. I grew up in the same city and my relationship with my parents was okay. Both of them were a little strict and at the same time there was very lovely. The worst thing that I did was running all over the street to catch a bus and make my parents worry because I was in the wrong bus.
What bus did you take? Where were you going?
And it was the last day of my class of comunión, let's say,
Okay.
Madrileño class, so I was supposed to catch the 124, but 124-2, but I didn't, because I was so tired and I didn't see the bus. I ended catching the 124-1 that left me in Villa España. And I'm from the north.
Oh, no. Okay. That was so funny. Very good. Thank you, Santiago. Let's go now with Brian. Brian, can you please read your paragraph?
I was born on December 6, 2000 in Guayaquil, Ecuador. I grew up in Salinas. My relationship with my parents was excellent. I was both of my parents are strict since always until now. I did what not study.
You did not study as a child. Very good. Very good, Brian. Thank you for sharing. Okay, let me see. I think this one is, wait a second. What happened? What did I did? Okay, iniciar. Okay, Denise, can you please read your paragraph?
Yes, I was born on March 1st, 2002 in Manta, Ecuador. I grew up in Manta. My relationship with my parents is good. My mom is very sweet and my dad too. The worst thing that I did, I went to friend's house without permission.
Very good. Thank you, Denise. Excellent. So did everybody read your paragraph? Yes? Am I missing someone? ¿Falta alguien? No? Right? Okay. One little correction here. I was born on March 1st, right? But you grow March 1 TH. So remember that when it's for one, let me see, let me close this. Okay, let me go back to the board again. No. Board. Okay, so when you're writing about dates, right? For example, April, when it's for the first day, April 1st, you use ST. Okay, for the first day is ST. So first, then you have April 2nd, right? You don't say April 2, you say April 2nd. And at the end, you have to use ND, right? And the same, and then if you were born on day number 3, you have to say third. So you write the 3, and at the end, you have to write RD, third. First, second, third. That's for dates, para las fechas, okay? April 1st, April 2nd, April 3rd. And then for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, it's just with TH, okay? 4th, 5th, TH, right? 11 is with TH too. But when you have, if you were born on a 21, right? Imagine you were born in April 21, you're going to say 21st, right? 21st, 22nd, 23rd. And like this with all the numbers when it's for dates, okay? Okay, guys, very good. So let me close this. How do I close this? Zoom. Okay. So that was Padlet, okay? That was Padlet. We will be doing like a small writing activities on this app. Okay, so I have evidence of your work. Okay, so here is your evidence that you work with me in class, right? And that's just stay there. And I can add more Padlets, right? Okay, so now that we already work on a writing activity, we work on a listening activity, reading activity. The last thing that we're going to do is a little video, okay? You're going to record a video right now. I know that I'm making you to do a lot of things in one day, but it's just to like get used to these applications that we're going to use. Es solo para que conozcan un poco en estas aplicaciones, okay? I want to
Bueno,
ask you. Yes?
si me escuchan,
Yes, tell me.
estoy con la computadora, justo ahora se me dañó y estoy con mi celular. Quería saber si me podía enviar para poder conectarme en el WhatsApp, porque no me sale el link.
De Padlet.
Sí, de Padlet y de todo, por favor, si no puedo estar muy presente en la clase.
Yeah, no te preocupes. Let me resend
Gracias.
it again. Okay. Okay, so this is... Okay, that's the Padlet one. Si es que dentro del Padlet aún te piden escribir un código, vas a escribir el siguiente código que te voy a enviar ahí. Si es que dentro del link te piden otro código, ¿ok? Y ahí puedes hacer la actividad. Pero no te preocupes, no lo hagas ahora, si quieres hazlo después de clase, ¿ok? Okay, now I want to show you another app. That is the last app that I'm going to show you for making videos, okay? I want to ask you if you ever heard of... Let me close this again. Have you ever heard of this app? Let me write it in the chat. Flipgrid. Have you heard of that app? Maybe the students that were already on level 3 work with that app? Yes, no? Natalia, you work with that app?
Yes.
Guillermo too? Yeah, very good. So for the students that don't know what is that app, that is an app where you can submit small videos, right? To improve your speaking, right? It's like making a small exposition. So let me show you here my Flipgrid. Share again. Okay, so I have it here. Okay, so here I have English course level 4J, right? And I already have a small activity for you, right? It's the same thing that you did at the beginning. The same thing, but you are going to record it, okay? Introduce yourself in 2 minutes or less. It doesn't have to be exactly 2 minutes, okay? And you're going to answer the following questions. What's your name? How old are you? Where are you from? What's your favorite food? I add 2 new questions there. Do you have pets? Do you have domestic animals in your house, right? You can say yes or no. If answer is yes, you have to tell me which animals do you have. Do you have hobbies? Yes, no. If answer is yes, which hobbies? Or if you exercise, if you practice any sport, you can tell me that too. And the same thing, why do you think it's important to study English, to learn English, right? So how do you record a video? Here below, abajito en el círculo blanco, you hit there, right? You're going to see me here, okay? And you, on the right side, you're going to press record and you are recording yourself, right? Hello, 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 right? And when you click here, Number 1. You can edit and cut all your clips, right? Aquí mismo ustedes graban, editan, escriben, decoran, whatever you want. Okay, for example, here you can add to, well, that depends on your creativity, right? Hello. So you can like write things on your video, right? What else can you do here to show you? How do I get out of this? Okay, you can write text. You can write text, you can draw, you can... What is this? I haven't checked this. These are like stickers, I think. Okay, what else do you have? You can put GIFs, you can upload pictures like around the video, I think. You have filters. Yeah, so you can record here, right? And then you just upload it, okay? So I want to ask you something. Can you do this activity now? Of course, I will give you all the time that we still have like 1 hour. Maybe we can finish early. Maybe this is the first class, tal vez terminemos un poco temprano, okay? Do you think you can do this activity now? Like record yourself for only 2 minutes and submit it? Yes or no? ¿Creen que lo puedan hacer ahora esa actividad? Grabarse a sí mismo y subirlo? What do you think? Yes, no?
¿Dónde,
Yes.
Miss?
En
¿Me
Flipgrid.
puede pasar el link,
Yo,
porfa?
yo les envío el link ahorita, ¿ok? Para que lo prueben.
Ya, ok.
Yes, I forgot about that. Let's see. I have to share the link. Wait a second. Where is it? There. Edit group? No. Here. Okay. This is the link. Copy link. Okay. So if you're working on your computer, just open the link that I'm going to send you. Okay. Si están desde su navegador, solo abran el link que les voy a enviar y si quieren grabarlos desde su celular, pueden ir a App Store o a Google Store y escribir Flipgrid y lo descargan. Y en ese caso solo tendrían que escribir el código para unirse, si es desde la aplicación. Si es desde el navegador, solo lo graban desde el navegador. El código sería 7F3F, 7F3F7246. Okay.
Miss, es para
Try to.
ahora.
That's why I ask you. ¿Será que lo pueden hacer ahora? To record yourself. Grabarse a sí mismo y hacer el videito ahorita. I will give you 20 minutes for this.
Yes, Miss.
Yeah. Okay, if you can do it, okay? We have time. And with this activity, we finish, okay? It's just for you to get to know this app. Solo para que conozcan esta app. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to introduce yourself. There are 2 new questions, okay? Can you do it? Para apagar mi micrófono y no se escuche mi voz mientras graban. Okay? I will turn off my microphone. I will give you 20 minutes, okay?